Hello and welcome to the Sprite Cup Series, Race 2 of Season Number 1. It's the Southern 500 here in Darlington, South Carolina, and we're excited for this one. 12 laps, 25 drivers, and we will have a great race today. Hot track, clear skies, a really slick track here today, so we'll see those drivers slide around. 750 horsepower on the car's low downforce for some great Southern 500 racing as we get to ones to watch. Ryan Blaney in the 12, he starts on pole today. He wrecked down in the big one last week, but he's excited to get a bounce back and hopefully try to win today. Tyler Reddick was also involved in that big wreck. He hopes to bounce back. He looks really fast today, one of the quickest cars in practice. And once again, another driver involved in the big one last week who did not complete the race. It's veteran Martin Truex Jr. Look out for him today. He's known to do well in these low downforce tracks. And last but not least, last week's winner, Kevin Harvick. See if he can tame the track that's too tough to tame. We know he can get it done here. Look out for Kevin Harvick in the 4.
Darlington, are you ready to bull racing? Drivers, start your engines.
They just gave you the command here whenever you're ready. Fired up. Okay, 133, got the well, thank you. Same deal, Andy.
Well, as the engines roar, we'll get to the starting lineup. In row 1, Ryan Blaney next to Kyle Larson. Row 2 is Kyle Busch next to Tyler Reddick. In row 3, Chase Elliott next to Martin Truex Jr. Then Denny Hamlin next to Kevin Harvick. Joey Logano finds himself next to Kurt Busch. Chase Briscoe next to Christopher Bell. Brad Keselowski next to Chris Buescher. In row 8, it's Alex Bowman and Ryan Newman. Row 9, Ross Chastain next to William Byron. Row 10, Eric Almirola and Matt DiBenedetto. Daniel Suarez next to Eric Jones. Row 12, Bubba Wallace and Austin Dillon. Rounding off the field, Cole Custer finds himself in last. And we'll get rolling here in just a minute.
So we're going to send these boys off in Darlington fashion. Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Well, after one lap, it's Ryan Blaney still in the race lead. Follow him, Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch. Here comes Larson looking on the inside of Blaney. He'll try to look for the lead as they head through 3 and 4. Kyle Busch waiting in the wings behind. These two battle side by side for the race lead. Side draft for the 5 machine. He'll get away. Can he clear into 1 and 2? Yes, he will. Ryan Blaney will fall under fire from Kyle Busch now. Kyle Busch with a run from the top lane of the racetrack. He'll find himself side by side with that 12 machine, looking for a side draft into 3 and 4. Side by side off the corner, Kyle Busch with the nose ahead. Looks like he'll get the position, but 3 wide behind Martin Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, and Tyler Reddick. Truex will clear them into the corner, absolutely throws the car into the corner. Big move there by the 19 machine as Kyle Busch looking to find Kyle Larson here. Into lap number 5, Kyle Larson still ahead with the lead. Kyle Busch follows Ryan Blaney behind. Martin Truex Jr., then Chase Elliott. Crash! Kurt Busch hard in the outside wall. He collects Alex Bowman. And the first caution of the day is out here for a destroyed number 1 machine. Kurt Busch goes hard into the outside wall. You can see some paint on the side of the car from the wall. Alex Bowman spins it down. He looks fine. And let's see what happened here. And right there, contact. Kurt just clears down into the corner. Gets himself turned off the front end of that car. Don't know if his spotter called him clear or if he thought the 48 would back out of it if he pinched him low. His teammate barely avoids it. Ross Chastain there. But Kurt Busch hard in the outside wall. We'll look at it a few more times. This is a guy who also wrecked out last week. So double DNF to start the season for that 1 machine. Alex Bowman unfortunately involved as well. The 48 though escapes. He'll be able to get 4 fresh tires. Kurt Busch on the other hand out of the race again. We'll just see it a few more times. But Kurt Busch, really hard hit into the outside wall. Race done. Alex Bowman still in it. Good avoidance by that 42 and the 20 and the 24. Just able to get by. So the first caution of the day comes out here in Darlington, and we'll get ready to go back green here. Green flag back in the air. Kyle Larson, your leader. He'll stay side by side with Kyle Busch. He'll be able to almost clear. No, he doesn't. Kyle Busch bites back on the outside lane. Side by side for the race lead. Ryan Blaney and Truex stay side by side behind. Here's Kyle Busch with a run off the corner. Don't look away yet. Here's a side drive from the 5, though. Into the corner. Will he clear Kyle Busch? Yes, he will. Kyle Busch looking for a crossover back to the inside lane. Side by side still for the race lead. And crash in the back of the field. Denny Hamlin hard in the inside wall. And the second caution of the day is out, as a multi-car pileup happens on the back straightaway here in Darlington. You see Tyler Reddick and Kevin Harvick, last week's winner, involved. Joey Logano, who had a DNF last week, also involved in the wreck, but he looks fine. And just a gaggle of cars right there, and Harvick, Reddick, and Briscoe 3 wide, dominoes up to that 11 machine and just takes the 11 out. Hard hit into the inside wall. Obviously blindsided him, had no idea that that car, or that 22, was going to come up and just barely catch the rear end of the car, but luckily safer barrier on the inside wall there, keeping the drivers safe. Denny Hamlin out of the car, everyone else out of the car. Just a jam up in the back of the field, mid-pack, should say, around the top 10 area. Denny Hamlin, unfortunately, last week finished second. This week, going to finish 24th. Hard hit there. Everyone's okay. Unfortunately, Reddick and Harvick also out of it. But it'll be 3 to go once we get back green. And Denny Hamlin, really hard hit there to the inside wall. Green flag back in the air, 3 laps to go. It's Larson and Busch once again. Larson leads them into 1 and 2. Contact made between Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson. Oh, Larson's going to slide into the 18. 3 wide for the race lead. Here comes the 12 of Ryan Blaney. Diving it down on the bottom of the racetrack. Will there be contact? Yes, there is. Here comes Martin Truex Jr. able to cross them over. He finds himself in second with 2 laps to go. Kyle Busch through 1 and 2, trying to run away. First time he's seen the race lead all day long, but his teammate Martin Truex Jr. is on his way. Into 3 and 4. Coming around looking for the white flag. It's Kyle Busch still clear of Martin Truex Jr. White flag in the air here in Darlington. Martin Truex Jr. is going to dive into the corner, try to get to the left rear of Kyle Busch. Takes his corner away, side by side down the backstretch for the final time today. Side by side into 3 and 4. Busch throws it in. Here comes Truex with a run back off the corner, though. Side by side as they come to the stripe. Too close to call. I have no idea. What an unbelievable finish, as Martin Truex Jr. and teammate Kyle Busch come back to the start-finish line. Here's the replay. They have no confirmation on who has won yet. They have not gotten back to us on that. You see Truex just get underneath the 18 there, just able to get under on the left rear quarter panel. Busch throws it in the corner, and Truex gets this run back off the corner and back to the line. It looks like Martin Truex Jr. might have stole this one. And wow, look at that. He does. The 19 machine wins in Darlington, able to steal it away from his teammate Kyle Busch. A very close finish from all our camera angles. And it's Martin Truex Jr. who gets to burn it down here in Darlington. So it's Martin Truex Jr. winning the Southern 500 here in Darlington. A big win for that 19 machine. He had a DNF last week. This will propel him forward. Truex wins at Darlington. A big win for him. And oh so close for Kyle Busch. Top 5, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch. Chase Elliott finds himself in third again. Kyle Larson, and then Ryan Blaney. Points after Darlington. Chase Elliott takes the points lead He's +7 on the cutoff line, then Martin Truex, then Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Ross Chastain, Larson, Keselowski all -3. Denny Hamlin with that DNF finds himself -4. Alex Bowman with 8 points. Blaney, Almirola, Bell, Byron, and Buescher are the only drivers with points so far. Remember, it's like Formula 1 type points. The top 10 only get points in the field. Next race will be the Quaker State 400 at Kentucky. I lied last time about Atlanta being the second race, but this time I'm not lying. Ticker graphic by ESMN Racing Network. Thank you so much for making that. It's great. Thank you guys so much for watching, and tune in for the next one.